had given some PPTs and the communication web page. I hope you must have gone through it.
Yes.
This web page is also open for you here on the screen. Yes. So I would like to know, going through your PPT and your communication web page and through your reading material from your textbook, what do you understand by the term communication?
Communication, we can say that any two person can talk by share something.
Okay.
Some if there is emergency, they can sender can send and receiver can pay.
Just we have learned the meaning of communication, various types of communication, through which we can communicate in the fastest way, like calling from a phone is the fastest from my point of view.
Okay, very nice. Then,
From example of there are pager, voicemail, email, etc. Then for talking.
through which you can communicate, through which you can convey the message, right?
And we can
Communication has different types of essence,
Different types of essence. Okay, like
personal process. Occurs between people.
now you said communication has different types of essence. What's the meaning of essence when we say essence? It could be essential elements of communication might be talking about. Yes. Okay. So from your discussion it says that the term communication is clear to you where we communicate between the people, convey the message, ideas, thoughts, we share our thoughts. It could be in any form, as we suggested just now, through cell phone, pager, as you said, right? Writing letters, verbally, actions also, gestures, correct? Now let us see what here it says for communication.
putting of head.
Here it says communication is the art of transmitting information. Art is skill of transforming information, ideas, thoughts from one person to another. It could be through any medium.
Yes.
I am unable to do that.
Verbal communication, oral communication.
Yes, very nice. We again switch on to next part. It's verbal and non-verbal communicative talking. What do you know about verbal communication?
Verbal communication by using words, speaking to others, or by action.
Action.
Eyes.
Any example? Any example?
Putting of head. Blinking
Blinking
of
of
eyes.
Can you show nodding of head and blinking of eyes? When you say that?
If
You
you
can
speak something
use-
then we don't want to speak, then we can do like this.
Great. Okay.
Shaking hands.
Shaking hands. When you shake hands?
Deal. When deal is
Deal.
done.
Really is a success.
Successfully done.
Yes. I can say, oh wow, it's a great answer.
Yeah.
That's the shaking of hands, right? What about non-verbal? Non-verbal, any idea about non-verbal communication? You must have gone through this different types of PPT which I have uploaded and posted through Edmodo. Non-verbal communication,
Direct communication.
direct communication, how and between whom? Direct communication between whom?
Between two persons.
Two persons, okay. Then,
Center.
yes, between whom? Two people. Then, yes, continue. See what it says here, verbal communication includes what?
Rate, volume, pitch,
It's written that say non-verbal communication includes those important but unspoken signals where the words are not required, unspoken signals that individual exhibits, shows, exhibits. Especially, now they are given the examples here.
The man
Listening, posture, their eyes, contact, eye contact, like just facial expression.
Any example you can give about the verbal and non-verbal? So we come to know, okay, the concept is clear with you. Any example?
Non-verbal communication, when we are listening to a song, we listen.
When we are listening to the song, you listen. Then, so
We don't reply. That's
we don't reply. Okay. Then some example which really clarifies the concept of verbal and non-verbal.
eye contact. Looking into someone, angrily, smiling.
Okay, some better. Any other person here? Pratik. Any example of verbal, non-verbal? Anyone? Rishi?
Yes,
Okay.
communication,
1%.
like expressions and non-verbal communication by the signatures.
You mean to say verbal is through expression and non-verbal is through
Signatures.
signatures? Signals. Okay.
when child
These three monkeys.
Okay, Gandhiji's 3 monkeys is okay, fine. What are the 3 monkeys of Gandhiji Maharaj?
One
Don't listen bad or
don't speak bad,
Don't see that. What does it mean?
don't speak bad,
Don't listen bad. Don't see bad. Any other give us some live example from your day-to-day life, something.
your child comes at
You
home.
say about yourself. Don't talk of any third person.
I comes at home late.
You come at home, not comes at home. Come at home. You reach at home. Okay.
I reach at home late. Then my mother tell me that they push the door and they throw the vessels and all that.
Your mother throws the lesson.
No, they put force me and
Okay, she explains her anger.
yes. And
Why
we
you
tell
are-
that why you are angry. Then they say, my mother said, okay, this is
Any other example? Okay, to some extent. Yes, any example? About the assignments given from the school and give the homework assignment to you. And on the next day when you don't come up with the assignment, I'll be angry. Okay. And what would my reaction would be there?
You will not say anything, but you will indirectly use the step you will tell.
Give more time.
Homework.
Yeah.
3 times.
prize, not here and warning.
Okay. So any kind of action, gesture that comes under your non-verbal communication, right? Okay. Why this communication is required? Do you think communication plays an important role? How many of you agree that communication plays an important role? How many of you say? So everyone agrees to it. When you say you agree to it, it means you have to justify your answer.
Communication is very required because to convey the message to others,
Okay.
message is understood by the receiver, and thoughts, ideas.
Utilize the message.
Here the question stands, why communication is required? Why? For what purpose?
Like that we can exchange our idea,
You exchange your ideas, thoughts,
speeches,
feelings, your feelings?
Opinion.
What are different modes through which you can communicate? Different ways by which you can communicate. Cell phone,
Email.
email,
Voicemail.
voicemail, pager,
Fax.
Message.
message, SMS, fax, yes. Then, out of all this, which communication mode you find the fastest? As per you say, everyone's experience would be different. I may think, okay, for me it is a cell phone with the fastest mode. Some other person may think, okay, for him it's more of the documents is to just forward to some party sitting in other part of the world. Okay, so he has to use the fax machine for that. So for him the fax machine would be the best part. Correct? So what about you? Which mode? Email. Yes. Email, instead of writing letters, post it, then it reaches their destination. The sense may take 2 days, 3 days, depends on the distance, and email instantly. Yes. Through internet. Cell phone. Okay.
Video.
Video chat. What about you? Cell phone. Great. Now, while doing communication, do you think we can communicate in any of the forms we like? What do you think? If I want to say, for an example, to me, yes, I have assigned a task, you have not come up with a task for some or the other reason, and I express my anger, which is not in an acceptable manner. Do you think that communication will be good?
No.
Why?
Regular. Because
Sir, I didn't understand.
Yes. Anyone who can explain to Josh?
for example, the last I have opened and source seeing many.
We say India is a democratic country, yes, and we believe, and it is there. But in communication, can we say I can say anything to any person, anytime, the way which I think is right? No. There are some do's and there are some don'ts.
Yes.
We need to go through the do's, what is the acceptable part, what is not acceptable. Correct? Any of the do's that you think it's there, which point you think it should be acceptable? How the communication should be healthy? Good communication. Sorry? Relation. How? Same question here again comes. That how can make your communication good? When you can say the communication is good? What points you need to take care when you are conveying any message or drafting?
Your message should be understandable and it should be second term is to a message which is understandable should receive by the receiver.
Okay, very good. Should receive by the receiver means feedback you are talking about. Correct? Proper manner. Proper manner. What does proper manner mean?
If we are talking in such language.
Language. Underline the word language. Language should be good. Yes? Now when one can say language is good or bad, how you can distinguish between the good language and bad language? What is good language? When you say language should be good. Politeness. Yes. Courtesy, politeness. Clarity should be there. Exactly. Good. Clarity should be there. When at present when we are sharing about the communication concept, what we are talking, discussing, if the matter content is clearly conveyed to you and what you say is also conveyed to me, then our communication cycle can be successful. When I receive feedback from you, maybe in the verbal form, maybe in the non-verbal form, right? Like at present you are nodding your head
Yes.
like this, blinking the eyes. Yes. So this shows and gives a signal to me that my students are following what I am saying or what the discussion is going at present.
Understand.
Yes, exactly. Now we talk on the other side of the coin about the don'ts. What are the points that we should avoid in our communication to make our communication a healthy communication, good communication, a complete communication cycle? What points or which points we should not consider into it, avoid, cancel, delete?
Like positivity.
Positivity. Positivity. So you mean to say we have to show positivity, exhibit positivity in our communication. How? Can you give some example of positivity in communication?
Some person is angry. So एक काम ना होता है. Try to.
So I become angry. You have not done the task. How you can think that I will be allowing you to sit in my class and blah 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 keep on saying. So I make this. So what positiveness will show? How you be positive with me?
Sorry, accept.
So you will apologize for it, and you will also say that this thing will not happen and I will complete my task
Next
in a given time. Correct? Okay. Next,
Noise.
noise. What noise?
When we talking in cell phone to somebody from left side, the vehicle once that coming, that will.
Okay, you mean to say barriers of communication?
Yes.
Yes, barriers of noise. So we should see that when the communication is going, as my session is going, there is too much of disturbance or distraction is there, some noise of music or some other thing is going aside when another class or something. That will divert your attention, that will take your attention to some other part. And if I want my session to be attentive, focused, I have to see that the classroom environment should be very much healthy, proper, correct? Care should be taken of that noise, distraction or disturbance should not be there, right? What else? Yes, and many communicate and say, hello, yeah, I'm not able to listen, yes. What? I have not said like this. How you can say? Network problem. Can you solve that network problem? In your hands?
Not getting signal.
Okay, you are again away from the question. Yes. Can we please say to Mr. Puchara, how dare you talk with me? Why insulted? Language. Again the
Talking rudely with someone.
yes, we should avoid talking rudely with someone. We have to see that and take care while speaking or to written communication also, that we respect others' feeling. Correct? So that is what it says. Okay, any other point that comes to your mind? Come on, think over it. Because you have gone through all these points and PPT. So I want you to answer. Come on. What else? What are the do's and what are the don'ts? Come on. Here we say, we read some of the do's here. Always think ahead what you are going to say. Before you say out, think.
Twice.
Maybe thrice also. Maybe more time of that also. Use simple words. Standard said clarity should be there. Simple words should be there.
Sources.
Right? While explaining or discussing about this communication, if I incorporate the high level vocabulary, what will happen?
You will not understand.
Yes. So I have to see that my learners understand the concept clearly, and for that I have to go to your level and simplify the words or concepts, the most simple words. Third, it says increase your knowledge on all the subjects you require to speak. Many times say, you don't know anything. Well, you are there, you the picture, not enjoy it. Right? Many things between the friends, informal conversation happens so. When I can say very confidently, yes, this particular movie, give me some example. The recent movie has come, very nice something.
Ekta Tiger.
Ekta Tiger, I have not seen. Right? Now see, I have not seen that movie. It means I can't say much on that movie. What it says, increase your knowledge on the subject you are required to speak. If I say, Ekta Raja, it was not a good movie, and actually it can be very good. How can I say no? I have not seen. If I am not aware, I can't say anything about it. So unless and until I am aware about the subject, very nice, 100% sure, only then I can go ahead and I can have a discussion with you. So same thing, the care has to be taken while communicating also. When you communicate on particular subject, Charlie, it has to say that you know about that particular subject matter. Right? Speak clearly and audibly. One person should be able to listen what you are saying. Same thing what said. Check twice with the listener whether he has understood what I said or I told. What the sender has conveyed the message, receiver has followed it or not. I am explaining and discussing here with you. I have to make sure whether Shali is able to understand the concept of blues or not. How I can check that?
By asking questions.
Okay, by asking questions then.
Or by asking what you understand in this video.
Okay.
By giving his suggestions, do's and don'ts, which you follow.
Yes.
Right now.
Shali, you can say something how I can check whether you follow this concept or not. Your friends.
By seeing my expression.
Expression also is important. Yes. If Mr. Shali is just rotating eyes here to there 360 degrees. Okay. So I don't know is something discussed or is not interested into it or what we are discussing.
It is not explained.
Thereafter, in case of any introduction, always recap. At present session is going there and main comes with some circular. So again the introduction is there. So when I explain this and again the circular comes, I read the circular because it is urgent. I have to just hold the class and read the circular first. The sign it goes moves away from here and now again I restart. It means before I restart to some new topic, I have to first recap where I was from. So that makes a link. Why it is necessary to recap? Many times in your classrooms also, when I explain the communication, the next period, when we move ahead in the same process of discussion, we do some part of recap also. Why is it required?
Because
Last
So
session we
increasing our knowledge power.
last session we have not understand completely, then we can't know.
That will brush up your memory.
for example, one sentence or one line is we explain half only, and the other then pages came before signing the circular. Then you will restart that point again and you will explain to us.
Yes. Now thereafter it says always pay undivided attention. Means your focus has to be there. Sometimes looking to left, sometimes to right, sometimes doing some other activity you're playing or listening at home also maybe your parents your picnic is planned. For an example I say. Don't go and ask your class teacher when is that picnic and what for them. Okay. And if picnic is planned, which place? Ahmedabad or something about you will decide. Okay. And then your parents say, okay, you would like to go for picnic? You say, yes, yes. Then listen, when you go there, take care of point number 1, point number 2, 3, 4, right? So what are these all things what it talks about? And you just stand there, listening. Yes. No, I will not do any mischief. No. I will not play with my telephone also, and no video shootings and no listening to music. I will keep it very safely in my bag, no when required, and all goody things. Okay.
we go there.
So your attention is totally there what your parents are trying to explain you or give some advice or suggestion. Yes, and during that time, Charlie, if you look here and there on this, okay, what would be the reaction of your parents?
Angry, we not agree to let me go in.
Is it, hey, you are not listening to me.
What should I say?
Mind me.
Become angry. Become angry.
Become angry. Okay. Always, now at the time, this time we are having discussion. When you still grow higher, in the sense go to a higher secondary level, and then the lectures are taken, okay. Everything is not, all the notes are not given on the whiteboard or printed form. When the lecturer conveys a message on the lecture, you should be ready with a pen in your hand and just write the note, some important points, keywords. So always go to attend some seminar, workshop, or to a higher college level degree course you do. You have to form a habit. Habit of what? To take the note, some important notes for that may be important for you. Point number 3 may be important for you, but for him, point number 5 is important. Correct? So you just take the note of that important words, keywords, or sentence, points. So that's again something good, whereby you can just recall. Don't forget. Correct? Then after that it says, always ask for clarification. Clarify the matter. Shali's birthday. Shali, when your birthday? 23rd October. Wow, great. So we have one birthday for next month.
Last year.
October. 27th. Any other October?
18.
18th October. Wow. Okay, so Shali's birthday is there on that particular day, and he invites you, he gives a call. Okay. Okay, and he says you come at Big Part at this time of this day. But while conveying that message, you are still not clear, and you would like to clarify. Oh, Shali, what did you say? What time I have to reach? 6 p.m. Where? Grand Bhagwati. Oh wow. Okay, I can bring my friends also. Oh wow. Then he might give some limitation. Others who knows. This person bring all, not his friends, 2 to 3, but maybe more than that also. He said, okay, you can just bring your 2 or 3 friends, not more than that. So, if something is not followed clearly, you have to clarify. That's what he may have said, Bhagwati, Grand Bhagwati, and you wish to take back. You should not happen. 6 p.m. understands you. Who can explain this point? You have gone through all these points. I want answer from you.
Means if we say something, it is not necessary that everybody understands think what we are trying to say. Some understand
In different way.
in different way. Some understand in good way. Some understand in more better way.
Very nice. Harsh, good interaction. So you need to see that whatever you say and think has to be very much clear to all. Don't assume that, oh, what I said just now, Mehta must have understood. No assumption is. Okay? While listening, do not glance here and there. Session is going there. Yes. Yes. Karan, what I said? Yes, sir. Not like that. At present also is because rotating this guy is stepping is certainty. Why? For two reasons. Number one reason, it disturbs you very personally yourself. You are not able to pay attention, focus on. Number two, that disturbs others also. When you stand like this, the good to look here and there. This is friends sitting here. What is doing downstairs? So something that distracts others and to you first. Do not interrupt the speaker. Who will explain this point? Do not
When somebody is speaking something, when two people are talking, we
That
should
sir
not
is
talk
explained to
equally.
me that I am saying that sir I don't understand.
Just an example. You are explaining something. I have asked questions. Link will
Okay, very good answer. But just now when you three of you, Judge, Meet, Kakra and Meet Pujara, all three wanted to share and say about this point, explain. But what was happening? He started saying something, immediately the other person interrupted, third one interrupted the second one. So while explaining this point, you demonstrated also this point. Follow? Here it says, do not interrupt the speaker. He was a speaker. You wanted to say something and you interrupted it. Again he said something. So you are not giving the chance to your friend to complete his sentence. At the same time you are not ready to listen also what he is saying. It might be the same point. What you think and what he was saying might be the same. But still, I want to say, I will speak and all will listen. That is our attitude, next one, friends. I said, our attitude. No individual person. Correct? And here it says, do not jump to the conclusion very fast. Hey, I know. Let the thing, some explanation of the game is going there. We started some game. And instructions are being informed to you. Okay. And immediately you say, no, I don't want to sit there. And straight away start again. What will happen? You may be missed it. You may not reach to your target. So here it says, do not jump to conclusion very fast. A question is given in a paper talking about what are the limitations of sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship, I know it then. And right, sole proprietorship. But what was the limitation? So you write only the limitation. You don't require definition of sole proprietorship. So first you did in English subject, comprehension is given to you. You have to go to the comprehension passage very nicely. Understand? Yes, Shari? And then you respond to the questions given. Reading the question only, can't pick the answers from anywhere in between the lines. Correct? So this was about the do's and don'ts of communication. Now I would like to know if any doubt is there and come up with the question. Yes. Rishi, any question? And your friends will answer, not me now. Your friends will answer. Meet Ujala, Meet Chakra, Shari, Nidhi, no doubts. Akash, Harsh, Judge, Pradeep.
You only ask the question.
I only asked the question. I only the last year for this session. The last question is, what discussion is taking place in this video? Maximum things enter to your brain. If you follow the concept.